Good morning. I hope you guys enjoy your Memorial Day today. Fernando Rivera Jr., your friendly neighborhood conservative ex-con. Yes, and if I can, I will. Even on holidays, because it is what it is. You already know. Anyway, common sense and random shit show because it is what it is. I'm losing my mind. Anyway, yeah, it's still on my phone because it is the best thing. I gotcha. It is the best thing for me to use. Let me make sure this is working because I always do. Live, no script, solo dolo by myself, making sure it works. Let's see here. Yep, it is. All right. You already know. Welcome to the Common Sense and Random Shit Show. That's how I always say. And it's shit show because it's a shit show. What's going on? You already know. Yeah. And yes, I did work this morning for a few hours of prep because apparently one of the jobs that I work at open today. I wasn't too sure. I had to text one of my coworkers and ask him, "Are we on today?" And he was like, "Yeah, we're open every day but Sunday." So here we go. And since I'm at work, I'm here. So if you're bored of the two or one that are watching me, here I am. Because if I can, I will. So anyway, breaking news. Not the place. Want to get that out the way every day that I'm here to the one or two that watch me. Yeah. We can take this off because it's kind of doubling. I'm watching, as I always say, on my tablet to make sure that there's no faux pas. Because with me, there's always a faux pas because that's my middle name. Faux pas. Fernando Faux pas Rivera Jr. I'm always doing faux pas. I did it last week several times. I'm not turning the mic off today. USA. Just saying. Anyway, yeah, I got my shirt on, my favorite shirt. Gotta have it on today. Because it is what it is. I'm getting tired of saying that shit myself. As I was saying, breaking news, this is not the place. I scour the internet, YouTube, to look for videos that poke fun of the left, the jerkwads, the idiots that have TDS. Because they all do. They all have TDS. No matter how good this country is doing, they're gonna sell you bullshit. They're gonna say bullshit. They're going to lie and make it an apocalyptic. Blah. It's crazy. It's crazy, especially for those of us who have common sense. So, as I was saying, I scour and find videos so you don't have to. That's why I'm here, and make fun of it. And so none of these videos I've watched, but I trust all the content. I know it's funny. I know it's true. And I always put links in the description, so I won't keep saying it throughout the videos. Just saying, gotta represent. These are all great videos. I'm doing what everybody else does, the news does. They share shit that's out there. So let's have some fun. I'm gonna laugh along here with you. As I said, I won't turn the mic off because it's gonna mess it up. I know it is if I do it. Just saying. Yeah. And so, since I am on my phone, you're gonna see the poke. You're gonna see that. I can't control it. I'm sorry. So let's get to our first set of videos without me screwing something up. As I said, solo dolo live because I prefer to do live because it's more fun. And the first set of videos I will get to are, as you already know, these people are the shit. Let's do this.
Let me start out by saying this. If I offend anybody today, I don't give a shit. At the top of the second half, it's 16-9. Easton leads the scoring with 4.
And that's why she commands $7,000 a year. These gals sure do make it look difficult.
But is having this minor skill worth being so unattractive? That's for the fan to decide.
Yay!
Day 22 of my sit-in at the Austin, Texas Capitol. I am sitting here until Donald Trump—
Oh my God, who the hell cares?
Like Adam Schiff and Shifty Pencil Neck. Pencil Neck. He's a marvel. No, he's a structural marvel. He has a neck, and his head is like a watermelon, and his neck. And how that neck can hold up that big, oversized, ugly head is hard to believe.
So easy to mean the left. The cell phones all around. I'm not trying to humiliate.
Hold on. I gotta pause this. I gotta tell you, I love all these. There's a lot of these. Let me pause that. Oh no! See, this is the thing about having a phone. This is the thing right there. That's it. That's it. This is it. Understand? The screen is like this small in front of me, so I'm like, stop. Pause. Anyway, whatever. Let's have fun. There's a lot of these baby AIs going on. I can't wait to get a computer. I'm telling you, there's so much I want to do. They're cool as shit. And it's funny. Adam Shifty Schiff with the lizard neck and the big watermelon head. Yeah, that's funny. The guy with the karate. I, being a martial artist, of course, appreciate that shit. Anyway, Ridiculousity. That's what's next. Let's check them out.
As far as the president's animus towards women, people of color, working people, we have always known who he has been. I mean, this is not a surprise. He's a monster, period. We have the most diverse administration in the history of Chicago, and he is threatened by that. You can tell when someone is fearful is because they act out. We have a president that is screaming and having tantrums right now because we have an administration that reflects the city of Chicago, but he would much rather have administrations that reflect the country club.
We have the most diverse administration in the history of Chicago.
Business and Economic Neighborhood Development, the deputy mayor is a black woman. Department of Planning and Development is a black woman. Infrastructure deputy mayor is a black woman. Chief Operations Officer is a black man. Budget director is a black woman. Senior advisor is a black man.
He's an asshole.
We done picking cotton.
When you hire our people, we always look out for everybody else. This is how we are.
Is that racist? Yeah, I don't know how many times I gotta say it, you know? Just saying. Just saying. We're racist. Conservatives are racist. Could you imagine that? If I owned a restaurant, which I will never do. Karate school, hopefully someday again. And I hire all Puerto Ricans. Puerto Rican Americans. Let's be real here. Puerto Rican Americans. You think somebody will be like, you know, you should be more diverse. Liberal logic says I am. Common sense says I don't. And I'll be honest with you, I would not hire 5, 6 other people that look like me. I'm just saying. I mean, I said it before, you know what I'm saying? When I first moved to Florida, I rented a little house. It was pretty cheap because even then, 10 years ago, it was cheap. 2-bedroom, 2-bath. It was like $850 and $900 in a really nice area. Well, decent area. 2 blocks away was ghetto as shit. But whatever. I'm used to that. Born and raised in Hartford, Connecticut. And before I met my wife my now wife, I was by myself and I used to rent the room to roommates, you know. And I always said, if I see, because I had a really long driveway, the front yard was ridiculous. The backyard was non-existent, but the front yard was ridiculously big. It's like on the whole street, I had the biggest yard. So on Halloween, nobody came because it was all dark. But I always said, you know, if a guy comes up the driveway looking like me, I am not going to rent to him. Sorry, I can do that. Just saying. You Puerto Rican? You got tattoos? You better know. Get out. But, you know, I'm just coming to get myself against myself. Yeah. Anyway, let's go to the next clips of videos because it is what it is. Hold on, let me find it first because live. I'm doing everything I got to do here. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Here it is. Next one. You already know. Savati. I got 2 of them. Check them out.
Oh, really?
Minnesota's mask mandate has begun, meaning face coverings are now required in most indoor areas. Marielle Mose joins us now live from in Minneapolis with more about the mandate and reaction from local businesses. Marielle?
If you're inside any public space starting today, a mask is going to be required anywhere in the state.
Minnesota's new mask mandate requires that a mask be worn indoors at a place like a business or outside when social distancing can't be achieved.
Think about that.
There are bigger penalties for businesses that are not complying. It's a misdemeanor with fines possible and other civil penalties. But for individuals, it's a petty misdemeanor with a $100 ticket.
Just to be clear, we were very specific on this. A petty misdemeanor is not a crime. It is not a crime to not wear a mask. I would argue it sure isn't very neighborly. I would say it's a bit reckless in terms of what we know now.
Gyms, theaters, and all types of entertainment-related businesses are also being forced to close if they haven't already.
Several 100,000 of your neighbors were just laid off. An entire industry has been shut down in the face of this, all for the greater good.
Several months later.
Minnesota Governor Tim Walz is requiring vaccinations now for all state agency employers. Starting September 8th, employees working in person must show proof of their vaccination status.
Of course, there's a chance you'll enter a business where people aren't wearing masks. And if you're concerned about it, what should you do?
Mind your own damn business. Mind your own damn business.
You can report violations to local law enforcement or file a complaint against a business on the MDH website.
Minnesota's ridiculous hotline for COVID-19 snitches. That's right. Walz's government maintained a method for people to report their neighbors for failing to abide by social distancing rules.
What are you doing? I'm going to make a phone call.
Coast Guard, this is the Orca. Do you read me? Coast Guard, this is the Orca. Do you...
Excuse me, Chief. That's great!
Now, when asked by Republicans to take down that hotline, Walz responded, "We're not going to take down a phone number that people can call to keep their families safe."
Bullshit.
Who are you? What are you doing here?
I was lost in the woods and
You're not welcome here.
I'm sorry. I meant no harm. I just needed a place to stay.
I'll give you a place to stay.
Oh, please. Oh.
Hush up, boy.
I've always felt the 9 most terrifying words in the English language are, I'm from the government and I'm here to help.
I think in the rest of the media, we're always bringing on people from different papers and, I cite Fox News reporting on my show and stuff. I'll take reporting from anywhere. I don't care.
It seems like they have a more simplistic point of view.
Well, it's more of a political operation. I mean, that was one of the things I learned in getting to know Mr. Ailes, and it's not like we hung out or anything, but I talked to him about the business. And he really approached the business as a political operative who was trying to get Republican candidates elected and trying to move the Republican Party to the right. And he was running that as a constant campaign. I'm telling you, the people who are running MSNBC are not running a constant political campaign. They're just running a TV network.
I'm telling you, the people who are running MSNBC are not running a constant political campaign. They're just running a TV network.
So when people write about the history of this moment in the United States, when they write the history of what was happening in the 2020s, when democracies in some cases were falling into authoritarianism and dictatorship, when lots of democracies around the world started sliding in that direction and then fought their way back. What will the story be about us in our country in 2025? I mean, what will they say about what motivates our protest movement here against Trump?
Bruh.
I'm telling you, the people who are running MSNBC are not running a constant political campaign. They're just running a TV network. What will the story be about us in our country in 2025? I mean, what will they say about what motivates our protest movement here against Trump?
You're gonna live with me now. Yeah, I'm gonna take care of you. Because I love you.
Oh, I love you, Chuck.
Oh, I love you so much.
Fake, disgusting news.
Samada, you're pretty bad. You're the shit, man. I'm sorry. It is what it is. These people are liars. Liberal logic 101. They're lying. If they're speaking and their lips are moving, they're lying. It's bullshit. It's bullshit. Everything that comes out of their mouth. I just, thank goodness for YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, X, social media. I've said it before, if it wasn't for social media, we would have Kamala Harris as a president. I'm just saying, people would be in the dark, voting away their freedoms. It is what it is. Oh my God. Anyway. Issues. Yeah. Anyway, let me see. I think I have a few pictures here. First of all, you already know, gotta represent Memorial Day, remember and honor. And Trump is right about everything. Wake up, America. Sound like Wolfman Jack. Anybody know Wolfman Jack? What does that say? Holy shit, I'm blind. Facts. I'm going close. Hi. Can you? Didn't know you could see me. Can I read that? Holy shit, I want to read it. Anyway, you can read. You're not illiterate. Unless you're liberal. Just saying. And Trump won, bitch. Wah! Anybody who doesn't like it, you already know. Yeah, it's an old shirt. I don't care. Just like my hat. Old hat, whatever. Still representing. Wore it to Wally World yesterday to get some stuff for today. It's just my wife and I. Let me go back. So I said, thank you guys, the 2 or 3 that are watching me. Actually, 1. Sad thing. As I said, breaking news. Este no es el lugar. This is not the place. Just sharing shit and enjoying them with you so you don't have to go around looking for shit, even though you can go on there and subscribe and whatever. But if you miss it, make sure, just be sure I'm going to share their shit. All of it. Because it's hilarious. As I said before, I've watched some of their stuff trying to make fun of us. Not good. At all. Just like The Last of Us. Sucked. I'm sorry. I love that show. They killed it this year. I am sorry if you liked it. You got issues. My wife and I were very disappointed. Season finale sucked. Season 2 sucked. There were 2 or 3 episodes that were but it sucked. The woke bullshit. Listen, they're saying it's loyal to the game. I didn't finish the second game because after Joel died, I just, for some reason, I stopped. It says I'm not that much of a gamer. I didn't continue it. There's like 6 games that I'm in the middle of that I haven't done yet. Because I'm more of a movie guy. My wife's more the gamer. She's playing the Shadows game I was talking about the other day. And so, from now on, Monday to Friday, unless I'm not at work, and most likely I am, I'm going to be here between 6:30 and 7, live. And as I said, I prefer live, so you can see reactions, so you can see when I faux pas, you can see the errors, you can see my, just whatever, you know what I'm saying? Ad lib, off the cuff, whatever. I enjoy it better. I don't like to redo the recordings. I tried it before. Too much work, and I didn't like it. I prefer you to see me for who I am at the time that I'm doing it. And yeah, ex-convict, conservative, common sense, and the shit's funny. So I gotta share it. And so from now on, Monday through Friday, it'll be most of this funny shit. Sometimes I may go into something else, martial arts, because it is random shit. So sports, MMA, whatever it may be that I find interesting and I want to talk about, this is what it's gonna be. Sometimes I'll talk about books. I haven't read it in a while, but I think I got to one of my bosses and friend at one of my other jobs, or my 3 jobs, gave me a book, Dan Brown. I'm a big Dan Brown fan. I like Da Vinci Code, Angel and Demons, and that's the only 2 that I read. I watched 3 of the movies. I forgot what the 3rd one was, but obviously the books are better. But he gave me a book I think it was the 4th book. I remember, I'm a little confused. I forgot. It's actually in the car. And yes, my car's still broken down. Hopefully I fix it this week. But Saturdays, what I'm going to do from now on, Saturday mornings, no politics. Saturday morning, so you know ahead, it will be about movies, shows, whatever may be out, has been out, whatever I want to talk about. If there's a whole series of subjects or series of shows that I want to talk about the whole show, I'll show trailers. I'll enjoy them with you. Maybe some new trailers, maybe some old trailers. This Saturday, I talked about ninjas. Wrong side. Ninjas. Is this shirt backwards? It is, huh? I wonder if I can switch that. Can I switch that? Hold on, let me see if I can do that, because I just realized that according to that, mirror, is that what it is? Hold on a second. think I fixed it. Let me see. Can you read that? Because it almost says Mert. Mert. I don't want my shirt to say Mert. I want it to say, there it is. Fixed it. Ah! Now you know what I'm saying. Matching. It is what it is. I'm having fun. I say this every day. Love this shit. Love having fun. Let's go to the third set of videos. Here we go. And guess what? Yeah. The United Spots. Yeah, check them out. They're awesome.
Reconciliation pass? Yep. No tax on ships? Nope. No tax on oversight?
He needs to be stopped.
Permanent Trump tax cut?
He's a monster.
This is an outrage. I spent years taxing those ungrateful peasants. And now this?
Trump's undoing everything we did for America.
How dare he help the working class and seniors?
He belongs in prison.
Social Security and Medicaid protection? I'm gonna puke.
I guess nobody's gonna comment on how hot my supermodel wife's Instagram post was today.
Chuck, we got more important things to talk about besides your supermodel wife prancing around in a bikini.
I'm just saying, I mean, it was pretty hot. I gotta wake up to that beautiful face every morning.
Yeah, and we're all really impressed.
I can, like, totally smell my fiance's freckles.
Come on, guys. We need to get serious.
Yeah, Trump's trying to make America great again. Trump's trying to make America great again? That's our job.
Wait. So, like, if there's, like, no tax on tips, does that, like, totally mean that waiters can, like, tip the government instead? Like, with hugs?
I need another drink.
And, like, what's this overtime thing? Is that, like, when you, like, totally are late to the gym? And, like, do freckles have feelings?
AOC, why don't you sit the next couple of plays out? We better think of something fast or none of us will be above the law.
I'll always be above the law.
Me too.
I wish I was like a mother-in-law. Hey, if I give birth, how will I even know if I'm the mother?
I deleted 33,000 emails, smashed Blackberries with a hammer, and I'll never spend a day in prison.
Gingers are like totally the black people of white people.
Trump is a criminal.
Yep.
He's unraveling all of our progress.
He's destroying everything we created.
A beautiful, chaotic government overreach progress. God. Americans are betraying us for a man who wants to help them.
Lock him up.
This is preposterous.
We need to impeach Trump again.
If I kiss my fiance, will I get freckles?
We need to impeach Trump again.
I don't care if he's already been acquitted twice. We'll find something new.
What about old video footage of Trump tearing a tag off a mattress? That's a federal crime.
One time at waitress camp, I like totally accidentally ate a freckle.
Come on, guys. We gotta get serious.
I heard a whistleblower say Trump recorded the Super Bowl without the NFL's express written consent. That's gotta be illegal, right?
Oh, yeah. Big time illegal. We can say that he's a threat to national security. Pirating sports events? That's unheard of.
The American people will eat it up.
Ooh, what if we like totally say that Trump like invented climate change from leaving the fridge door open?
We'll throw everything at him. Mattress tags, Super Bowl piracy, jaywalking, aliens. We'll fabricate so much evidence against him, they'll have to impeach him.
And if that doesn't work, I'll just run again in 2028. And we'll take back the White House. Now, if you'll excuse me,
no.
I need to use the restroom. My smoking hot supermodel wife just posted another bikini picture on Instagram.
Yo. Honestly, I don't know who his wife is. No clue. I didn't care who his wife is. Anyway, John Talks. Oh, wrong side. John Talks too. Another guy I like to share. Awesome shit. Check it out. Funny reaction. This is actually the first time I watched this, so let's see. Wow.
A little later.
And the red represent the blood, and the white represent the purification that George Floyd died for us. Each and every last one of us. Had no George Floyd died, we wouldn't be here. God chose him. He was a chosen vessel. George Floyd died for us.
What the f are you talking about, man?
Each and every last one of us.
I'm speechless when it comes to that. Wow. Insanity. Let's be real here. Whew, that's almost as bad as a man wanting you to call him a woman. Two genders. I didn't see that. Wow. Anyway. Yeah. Yeah, Barry.
Donald, I promise there is no
Good
white
stuff.
genocide in my country. In fact, the South Africans love their white devil. Is that so, Cyril? You know, it would be really funny if I showed a video proving you wrong right now. It would go down in history as a classic Trump prank. Elon, play the tape. Eat the poo-poo, kill the farmer. Eat the poo-poo, kill the farmer. Oh my goodness, I guess it's lunchtime. And there it is, clear as day. You're allowing white farmers to be killed in your country, and I'm pretty sure you pooped your pants and ate it for lunch. Never. Cyril, don't deny it. I just saw you perform the chant praising the consumption of feces and Caucasian genocide. No, Donald. I would never allow the devil white people to die in my country and then eat the poo-poo for lunch. Then you leave me no choice but to do the funniest thing. Elon, play the second tape. Excuse me, mother. I've been chanting eat a poo-poo, kill the farmer all day. Any chance you have a poo-poo coming? Supporting white genocide makes me hungry for dinner. Cyril, it sounds like you actually allowed white genocide to happen and then ate poo-poo for dinner. Never. I would never allow the farmer to be killed and then eat the poo-poo for dinner. Donald, I'm tired of this man lying to us. I knew he tried to deny it, so I printed out the menu of his favorite restaurant. My God, these recipes are disgusting. Take a look, Cyril. You can't deny this anymore. Here's a dish called poop tartare. Raw, finely minced poo-poo seasoned with capers, shallots, and Dijon mustard. Alright, Donald. You caught me brown-handed. I'll admit I did allow the white genocide and sometimes eat a poo-poo. But in my defense, I'm being paid millions of dollars to let it happen.
That's horrible. Boop, boop. That's pretty bad. If anybody watched what happened, I'm not gonna lie to you. I was like, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. A president with cojones, with balls, to say it how it is and put people out there. That's what I'm talking. That's what we wanted. We didn't want no freaking rotting bag of oatmeal or no punk that we've had in the past. We want somebody that's real. This guy does. I don't know, man. Do you? You get embarrassed? I don't care. Trump could swear, could say F, could say shit, could say whatever he wants. He's American. Who cares what anybody else thinks? They're scared of us. Respect. That's all I'm saying. Whatever. Did you see the thing the other day where all the news network parrots following orders, all repeating the same? You know, that's the funny part. If you watch the liberal media, that's all you hear. It's the same thing. Same thing. Apocalyptic news, dictator, Hitler, threat to our democracy. It's the same shit. Medicaid, which Mike Johnson has already said on Fake Tapper the other day and told him, listen, this is who we're taking it from. It's how it is. Because I can't stand it when people I know say, they're going to take our Medicaid. Blah, 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 blah. They're not. It's a lie. People are going to die. It's always worst case scenario with these people. It's genius. I am not. I have common sense. I'm sure you do. Unless you're and you're an idiot. And poop on your face. Anyway. Yeah, you know, I ramble and rant. Yeah, sometimes I get pissed off with the bullshit. But I just want to have fun. Two genders. Guys just want to have fun. Man, two genders. Not a female. Never, ever. Oh, excuse me. Coffee. For some reason I burp. I don't know why. Anyway, as I said, you guys have a good Memorial Day. Remember the fallen. I love you guys. Peace out, two genders. And I will see you tomorrow. Not sure. I am probably going to go home now. Take a little nap. Look into what I want to talk about tomorrow. And as usual, stay true to the red, white, and blue. Stay safe out there. Peace out. And let me find the outro because since this is my phone and I'm blind, I have to look for it. Let me see, where is it? Don't refresh. Don't refresh. Okay, here we go. Laters. Peace out. Goodbye.